Alexis, and today we are doing this look right here, which is all drugstore makeup look for prom. Everything that I use is drugstore. Everything. Not lying. It's all from the drugstore. So, if you want to see how I did this look, and if you want to know my thoughts on a lot of these drugstore products that I use, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I have, you will recognize if you've been here for a long time. This is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. I just have the clear version. They also have green and purple, I believe. But this is my favorite drugstore primer. Yes. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. The foundation I'm using today is the L'Oreal True Match. I have this in the shade Nude Beige W3. And I'm looking at it and it might match. I think it should match. This does not have a pump, which bothers me. Why don't foundations have pumps? So I'm gonna have to do this very unhygienically. So I'm gonna have to do this. It looks kind of light on camera. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea what kind of coverage this is supposed to give. I just know that it's gotten some good reviews for people with oily skin. So we're gonna do that one layer first, I guess. I don't have a mirror. Yes, I do. And blend it in and see how this goes. It looks kind of pink, which is odd, because this is supposed to be warm toned, which is not pink. So that first layer gave me, I'm gonna say light coverage, or like a very light to medium kind of coverage. Definitely can still see all these breakouts and dark spots, and I still have visible redness. So I'm gonna apply another layer of foundation. Okay, that's much better. That's the coverage that I wanted the first time around. It looks really like it's not picking up on camera, but I can see in person my face looks so much more pink than my neck does. Because I'm neutral leaning to yellow, so neutral foundations that lean more pink or pink toned foundations look very pink on me, and I can see how pink this is. So hopefully, hi mommy, I can fix that with my concealer and all that. So the concealer I'm going to use, surprise surprise, is the NYX HD concealer. I love this concealer. You guys know that. So I'm going to highlight with this also, so I'm going to put it in a triangle shape under my eyeballs. I'm also going to put it down the center of my nose and right on the Cupid's bow. And I'm taking the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion. Wow, none of that was right. Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend that all in. Okay, so I have that done, and I'm using a new powder. This is the Maybelline there's so many words on this cap. Maybelline Master Fix by FaceStudio Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. So this is just a translucent loose powder. So we're going to use that to set our face. This is really hard to open, by the way. Last night, oh my god, I tried to open all this stuff so I can get like the packaging and stuff off of it. Are you kidding me? And this is really hard to open, just so you know. So if you don't have anybody strong nearby to help you open it, you might have a problem. I'm going to take, this is not as finely milled as my Laura Mercier powder, just a note. I'm going to take a little bit of that, a little bit more than that, and put that under my eyes. And then the Danielle powder brush to do the rest of my face. There's something about this powder that I don't like. I just cannot put my finger on it. So moving on to my eyebrows, I'm going to use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Brunette. I'm having a hard time opening things today. If you need, like if you have more sparse, thin, lighter brows that need more coverage than this could help you with, did that make any sense? I would suggest the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. It has 2 brow powders in different, a darker shade and a lighter shade, so you can really get some kind of dimension in there, and then a wax to help the brow hairs stand out and also set them in place. So if you need a little extra help in the brow department, I would highly suggest that. But for me, since I have pretty full brows to begin with, I'm just gonna brush this through my brows, just like that. Okay, moving on to the eyes. For primer, I have the NYX Proof It. I think this is supposed to make your eyeshadow like waterproof. Waterproof eyeshadow primer. If you order this, I have a hair in my nose or something, it's bothering me, sorry. If you order this online, buyer beware. Mine kind of got a little explodey during transit, so the whole bottle is sticky. But I don't think that affects the product in any way. I just want you to be aware, in case you order this online, that something may happen. So I'm going to put this on my eyelids, and that was probably way too much. Oh well, and blend it in with my... Ooh, this is really like a lot more watery than I expected. Okay, so that's on, and like it's like sticking together. So, for my eyeshadow, I'm using the Maybelline The Rocks Nude palette, and I'm doing a step that I wouldn't normally do, but because this is so sticky, and I think I'm going to have a hard time blending, I'm going to take this really like faint gray shadow right here, and just kind of dust it through this whole area that's sticking together right here. That way it's not sticking together. Doesn't matter if this shade is pigmented, because I'm just trying to make this base not so sticky so that I can actually properly blend and apply shadows to it. I'm going to put it on the lid too, but mainly like in this crease foldy bit of my eye, because my eye is legitimately sticking together because I used too much of that eyeshadow base. Do you see this? The eyeshadow base like bunched up right there, and now it's created some weird texture. Okay, so for my transition / crease color, I'm going to use this gray shadow right here, right? Yep, this one. I'm right. And I'm gonna put that all into the crease and blend up towards my brow. Holy pigment, Batman. That came out much more pigmented than I expected it to. Good on you, Maybelline. And for the lid color, I'm going to take this matte black because I'm doing like a really classic, more traditional smoky eye. If you wanted to use this more shimmery, glittery black, you absolutely could. It's just I want to do a more traditional black smoky eye, so that's why I'm going with the matte black. But you do you. And make sure you just pick up a little bit at a time, because you don't want to end up with too much black at once, and then you have a whole big black mess and you just don't know what to do with it. So there's that. I'm loving this. So I'm not going to put the black on the lower lash line. I'm going to use that transition shade, this really dark gray, and see how that goes first, and then if I want it to be darker, I'll put the black. But this gray, dark gray, is very dark. So I just want to see how that looks first. So I'm going to put that right on the lower lash line. I'm going to leave it like that for now, and then see if I want to do something else to it later. Moving on to eyeliner, I have the NYX. I have a lot of NYX products because I know NYX, sorry, I'm trying to move in my chair. I know NYX is a good drugstore brand. So I have the NYX Retractable Liner in black. Seriously having a lot of problems today. And I'm going to do my tight line and my waterline. With a look like this, you have to tight line because you don't want any fleshy bits peeking out from between the black shadow and your black eyelashes. So it's just that little extra step that really pulls the whole look together. So with a dark eye like this, you got a tight line. Oh my god, I love this liner. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to make the lash line any darker, so what I'm going to do is highlight, and I'm going to use this shimmery pale shade right here. It's a little pink toned, but I don't think the pink is really going to, where's my brush, is really going to show up any. It's just, I'm using it more for the glitter shimmerness of it. So I'm going to put that. Can't use my viewfinder as a mirror either. I'm going to put that on the brow bone and also on the inner corner, just to add some light back into the eye. Finishing off the eyes with curling the lashes. And this eyelash curler that I use is from e.l.f. It was like $3 when I bought it. I think e.l.f.'s prices went up a little bit, but they're still like ridiculously affordable. So if you are looking for, I can't talk and do this at the same time. If you are looking for a very affordable eyelash curler, check out e.l.f. because I've had this for years and it hasn't broken or anything. It does a great job at curling my lashes. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof Mascara. I used to use Maybelline Great Lash. It was my favorite, and it still is my favorite drugstore mascara. I don't think I've ever used the waterproof version though, and I accidentally ordered brownish black. However, I have used brownish black before when I used to use this mascara. It doesn't really make any difference at all. So don't worry if you accidentally pick up brownish black and not black, it'll look fine. So I'm just gonna poke myself in the eye. Oh god, that hurt. Oh god. Don't do that. And just put on mascara. Moving back onto the skin. I have a couple contouring options for you. I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick and use the contour side. You can also use NYX HD Blush in Taupe for a powder contour, or to put that over this if you would like. That's a lovely color. It does take a little bit of building, but it's the perfect color to contour. If you want a kit, NYX does have a contouring kit. I'm not really feeling contouring kits much anymore, which is why I didn't get it, but all of NYX products are great, so I'm sure that that is a great product. Also, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but whatever floats your boat, whatever you're interested or comfortable with. So I'm just going to do my cheekbones, and where's my brush? I keep losing stuff. And then I'm going to blend it up. Blush. I have a NYX HD blush. This is in the shade Nude'tude. I went with this blush because I'm doing two different drugstore looks and I wanted to use the same blush for each look. So I picked this like nude color, as the name would suggest. It's matte, it's nude. Easy. I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm just gonna go boop and tap it off and follow the same line that I created with my contour, except up, I cannot speak, except up on my cheek. And then smile and put it right where this ball of your cheek is. That's the apple. So to highlight, I'm using what I've been using as my mirror. This is the NYX Illuminator. You guys know I love this product. So I'm just gonna put it really all over my face. Right at the top of the cheekbone, up and around the eyebrow. Alexis, why do you put highlighter there? Because it makes like the top of my eyebrow stand out more. Does that make sense? It makes it look better. I don't really know how to describe it. I just know that it just does something to the shape of my face right there. Even though my bangs, the way I have my hair now, kind of covers it, doesn't really matter. So, and of course you don't have to put it above your eyebrow. You can connect it to your brow bone highlight. I couldn't think of the word. Or you can just do the tops of your cheeks. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. I'm also going to do down the center of my nose to make my nose look tall and slender. And the Cupid's bow to make my top lip look a bit fuller. Not that I don't have thin lips, I just really like putting it on my Cupid's bow. I'm just packing it on there, reckless abandon. So for lips, I've gone for a liquid lipstick in a nude shade because, again, I wanted to use it for both makeup looks that I'll be doing. So this is the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Satin Ribbon. I have heard very mixed reviews about these, so I wanted to try it for myself. So basically, I've had to put 2 layers on to get it to this opaque of a color, and it still looks better on camera than it does in real life. It still looks kind of streaky, and then right here on the inside, very inside of my bottom lip, I have dry lips right there. That's just how my lips are no matter what I do. And it's not really sticking right there, like it's having a problem adhering to the skin right there. Like, I got it to go on, but it's like really exaggerating how dry my lips are. Any other lipstick I've used, liquid lipstick, my Kat Von D ones, my ColourPop ones, I have one from Ciate, they don't do that. They stick to the dry skin just fine and it doesn't make them look crazy. But this makes it look crazy. This is the finished look. Really dark, bold, dramatic eyes with a nude lip. I love smoky eyes. I love them, and I think you guys know that. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Keep your eyes peeled for the next full Drugstore Prom makeup look. Lots of words. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!